Can you formulate specific question on Sudan type of savanna type of climate? It should be tough, it should be specific, and no student has ever done it. MCQs, your basic prelims tip. No, no, give me without answers. 20 questions. Uh, Please make it MCQs pattern wise. MCQ pattern wise. Hi, Rishabh. Okay. So, in which of the following reasons does the Sudan type of climate create a climatic tension zone between desertification and subsistence agriculture due to this highly seasonal rainfall? So, there is a seasonal rainfall because, and the presence of the dry season. Okay. In which of the following reasons does the Sudan type of climate create a climatic tension zone between desertification and subsistence agriculture is highly seasonal rainfall? Northern Ghana. Okay. Typical difficult question. Northern Ghana, southern Zambia. So where is Zambia? Okay. Sudan type of one. Won't be the answer. Southwestern Kenya. So southwestern Kenya. Okay. South is in Madagascar. No, I think southwestern Kenya. Southern Zambia. Ghana, Madagascar. No. Southwest is in the interior, so this can be the answer. Southern Zambia. Southwestern Kenya. Despite being in the tropics, the Sudan type of climate exhibits marked seasonal variation. What primarily accounts for this? So, reason for seasonal variation is Sudan type of climate. So, okay, orography rainfall, no. Migration of the ITCZ, westerlies, no. Polar front activity in summer months, no. So, it can be Sudan. Migration of ITCZ. Orographic rainfall influence. Mark seasonal variations. So seasonal variations, it will be migration of intertropical convergence zones only. In regions with Sudan type of climate, maximum vegetative activity in the northern zones is typically observed in. So I'm talking about maximum vegetative. So when there will be rainfall, at that time only there will be maximum vegetative activity in the northern zones. December no, October no. It should be July, August or summer season, I think, because of convection and rainfall. So in regions April, May, summer season, I think, not July, August. It will be April, May. The dominance of the sorghum millet agriculture complexes around climate zones is primarily due to because of because their capacity to tolerate drought. Yes. So the dominance of the sorghum and millet agriculture complex in surrounding climatic zones is primarily due to their tolerance to long distance, short duration growth cycles. Yeah, short duration growth cycles and drought resistance. This will be the answer. High diurnal temperature on the high diurnal temperature range. The onset and abrupt retreat of the monsoon rains in the Sudan climate leads to abrupt retreat of the monsoon rains. Strong leaching and lateralization, sharp water stretches before frequent cloudburst type saturated soils with high percolation rates. Strong, no, not strong leaching, no. Sharp water stretches before harvest period, not an abrupt retreat of the monsoon in the Sudan climate. Before harvest period, saturated soils with high percolation rates. This two in A and C, I'm stuck. I think water stress has to be there. So what is this before harvest period? Also abrupt. Sub water stretches before harvest period. During strong El Nino years, the Sudan climate region is most likely to experience strong El Nino years. The Sudan type of climate region is most likely to experience cooler, no, incessant rain, suppressed summer monsoon and drought conditions. Yes. Which of the following pairs is correctly matched? Region and Sudan climate characteristics. Sahel region uniform rainfall pattern. Sahel no. Uniform northern Nigeria humid tropical conditions. Northern Nigeria humid tropical conditions. No. Upper Volta basin alternating wet and dry season. South Sudan Mediterranean rainfall distribution. I have to see Mediterranean South Sudan. This is wrong. So which one is correct? Sahel is no. Northern Nigeria and Upper Volta basin. So South Sudan Mediterranean rainfall distribution. Sudan is in interior. In the Sudan climate belt, pastoralist movement is primarily governed by solar declination angle. This pastoralist movement, orographic barriers. Seasonal water availability and grass biomass. Qualified no. I think seasonal water availability in grass biomass because pastoralist movement. Consider the following statement. Sudan climate has a bimodal rainfall pattern. What is this bimodal? Bimodal. Annual temperature range is higher than equatorial annual temperature range. Yes, of course, it's correct. Bimodal. Okay. Which of the following vegetation 11 to 20? Which of the following vegetation characteristics best distinguish Sudan climate from the equatorial climate? Okay. Present no absence of grass covered trees. Open parkland with deciduous trees and this is the answer. Prominence of no seasons. Open parkland with deciduous trees and tall grasses. The presence of gallery forest along river valleys in savanna regions is indicative of gallery. Coastal influences no. Localized temperature inversions. Alluvial soils with perennial water supply. No, I think this localized temperature inversion. Gallery forest water. Coastal influences. This savanna type of climate of Sudan is in interior. Localized temperature inversion. Yes. Fire plays a crucial ecological role in savanna landscape. Which of the following explain this? It helps recycle nutrients and suppress shrub overgrowth. It increases soil no. It destroys nitrogen fixing from grass growth. It triggers thermal inversion preventing it destroys nitrogen fixing legumes promoting grass growth. Fire responsible for secondary evolution in the savanna forest. Savanna type of climate. Suppress shrub growth. It increases soil salinity for salt tolerant grasses. It destroys nitrogen fixation and promotes cloud formation. It triggers thermal preventing cloud formation. I think A should be the answer. So to recycle nutrients. Not sure of this answer. The migratory patterns of the wild beast in the eastern Africa savanna are mainly governed by seasonal influence, grass availability. Situations. Seasonal rainfall and fresh grass availability. Which of the following best describes the vertical vegetation structure of the savanna biome? So, savanna biome vertical vegetation structure. Triple canopy with continuous upper layer. Uniform height of vegetation with no vertical stratification. This continuous canopy with trees in separate and among tall grasses. Dense understory with no uniform height of vegetation. Triple canopy. See, this continuous canopy with trees interspersed among tall grass. Why do grasses in tropical savanna typically develop deep fibrous root system to get access to water, of course, water, dry spell by accessing deep moisture to enhance no, to support to support heavy grazing no, to survive external dry spells by accessing deep moisture. Although classified as savanna, the Cerrado biome in Brazil differs from the African savanna due to its lower elevation and higher latitude. Mm, unique electrolytic crust and acidic soils. Influence of dominance of material, I think, is lower elevation and higher latitude. Although classified as savanna, the Cerrado biome in Brazil and Africa. Cerrado biome in Brazil and Africa. Electrolytic crust and acidic soils. Mm. Mm. So it's lower elevation and higher latitude. Unique lateritic crust and acidic soils. So unique lateritic influence of maritime equatorial currents. Savanna region dominant anthropogenic activity. Llanos, Campos, and Miombo, Zambia. Structural cultivation is Campos, extensive cattle ranching, rice cultivation नहीं होना चाहिए ज़रा. Which of the following soil characteristics is most typical of savanna region? Soil and shapes vegetation structure. Waterlogged peaty layers, Congo. High नहीं lateral नहीं. Deep black cotton also. Loess with high organic content. Waterlogged peaty layers. Hi. Hi Rishabh, all. Okay. Highly नहीं. Deep black cotton नहीं. Loess with high organic content है. Waterlogged peaty layers. Waterlogged peaty layers. Loess with high organic content नहीं. What explains the coexistence of drought-resistant trees and grass in the tropical savannas? So, what explains the coexistence of drought-resistant trees and grasses in the tropical savannas? Tree roots block water access for grasses. Grasses store moisture in underground tubers. Yes. Trees have deep roots. Grasses exploit surface moisture. Seasonal waterlogging promotes both species. Grasses store moisture in underground tubers. What explains the coexistence of drought-resistant trees and grasses in the tropical savannas? Yes, right now I don't have iPhone, that's why. Rishabh. I'll purchase iPhone with my own salary, so that's why I'm not using iPhone, and that's why the camera quality is bad. I think it's readable. I don't know. It's not readable as well. No issue. I have to do this anyways. Oh, what explains the coexistence of drought resistant trees and grasses in tropical savannas? What's the time? What's it doing? Tree roots block water absorption. No. Grasses store moisture in underground tubers. Trees have deep roots as grasses exploit surface. No, trees doesn't have such deep roots. Seasonal water can be done. Seasonal waterlogging promotes both species. Last, in Köppen climate classification, the most critical factor differentiating savanna AW from steppe is soil acidity level, total annual rainfall, wind patterns, temperature range. I think total annual rainfall, steppe is. Okay. Can you provide me with the explanation and with right answers of this question, the 20 question that you have given? Not in Ghana, okay. Yes, I was right. July, August, I was right. Let me put the rainfall. Okay. Short duration growth cycle without resistance of water stretches. Yes. Suppresses summer monsoon drought conditions. Upper Volta Basin. The basin lies in Burkina Faso. Creates seasonal water hole availability in grass biomass. Sudan climate has unimodal rainfall, not bimodal. Okay. Open parkland with deciduous trees and alluvial soils with perennial water supply. Alluvial forest. Okay. Just write the answers. I am subscribed. Okay. Hi, Lucky. Bye. Hi. This question was related to. Okay. In which of the following region does the Sudan type of climate create a climatic tension zone between? There's a tough question, basically. Actually, a very specific question. So I have to write it down. Between and subsistence agriculture. Wait, I'm coming live through iPad. I have to use iPad. Just wait for a minute.